This is how to install Crafty Control for a Minecraft Bedrock server. So our first step is to head over to craftycontrol.com. Then we're going to go to our top right and click on the Install Now button. Then on the Windows section, you want to click on the Downloads button. Then we can close our tab, and then we can click on Windows Package. You click on it, then you save it. Then once you save it, then we're going to open up a new tab, and we're going to head over to Minecraft Bedrock server. So we're going to search that. It should come up with Minecraft Bedrock server, and the domain's going to look www.minecraft.net download server bedrock. Then you're going to head down here, look for Minecraft dedicated server software for Windows, read the EULA, download it, save it, and then we can open up a new tab and then minimize it. Then we're going to head over to File Explorer and go over to our Downloads folder. Then you're going to want to extract Crafty Web 64. Extract to. Then we can delete the zip file for the first one. Then we're going to want to rename it. So I'm just going to rename it to Crafty. Then you can move this folder wherever you want to. I'm going to leave it in my Downloads folder for now. So we're going to open it, and then we're going to run crafty.exe. So once we run it, then we can full screen this. It's going to open up Windows Firewall, and you're going to allow for private networks such as my home or work network. Allow access. Then you're going to head over back to your web browser. We're going to put this aside. And you're going to find where it says your URL. So for me, it says https 192.168.1.153, and then it tells you the port. So we're going to type that in. We're going to allow. We're going to type our username. So the default username is going to be admin, and the password is going to be crafty. Crafty, no capital. I'm going to skip the survey. Once we do that, I'm going to full screen it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to head to the cogs, and we're going to change our user. So I'm going to rechange my username to comics, and we're going to want to change our password. Then we can save it all the way down here. Once we do that, remember your password, and then we head over to servers and create a new server. Then at the top, we're going to click on Minecraft Bedrock. Then we're going to scroll down. We're going to name our server. I'm just going to call it Minecraft Bedrock server. And then we're going to click on Upload Zip Server, click on Browse, head over to your Downloads folder, and you're going to want to click on the Bedrock server, and it says the version number and .zip. Click open, upload it. So by default, it should just be the files folder. So click on save. Then we're going to head over to server executable, and we're going to type in bedrock _ server.exe. Then we can import server. Then once we import it, then we can click down here where it says servers, click our Minecraft Bedrock server. We're going to go to our files, and then we're going to toggle editor size, and we're going to scroll down, and then you want to click on server.properties. You're going to scroll down, and you can change all your server settings. So for me, I'm going to get rid of easy, put it on hard, scroll down a little bit more. Everything looks about right, and then we can save it. Save it. Then we head back over to Terminal, and then we click on the Start button. Then Windows Security Alert pops up, and you're going to allow for a private network such as my home or work network. Allow access. Click OK on that. So then our next step is to go back to File Explorer. File Explorer, and then we're going to go to Servers, and then we're going to click on our server. Once we do that, then we're going to look for Bedrock server how to. So we double click on that, and we're going to scroll down where it says Windows, and then right here it has in a little box this command. So you're going to want to copy it all. So copy, and then you're going to want to run CMD. So CMD, and you want to run it as administrator. Click yes, and then you can paste it in there, and then you can close it. Then we open up Minecraft. Click play, go to servers, and then we're going to add a new server. I'm just going to call it server. Then we head over to server address, and we're going to type in our IP address from before. So 192.168.1.153, and then import. By default, I left it at 191.32. Then you save it, and then you can hit on server and then join server. So as you look in the top right, I currently just a member. So I want to make myself an operator. So the way we do that is we unfull screen it. We head over back to Crafty Control, and we're going to type in OP and then your username. And then we operate it ourselves. The next step is learning how to exit it. So we can just stop the server by pressing stop over here. And then it terminates our session over here on Minecraft. I'm going to close that. And now we're going to want to click on backup. So if you ever want to back up your server, you can back it up. I personally like compression. You could add compression. That's what I'm going to do. And then you can click on the backup now button. Sometimes you have to click it a few times, but for me, it worked the first time. So now that it's backing up, we're going to currently wait. And while it's doing that, I'm going to open up File Explorer. And we're going to head back to server, Crafty, and we're going to go back to our backups folder. And then we're going to click on this folder. And then as you can see, once it's done, we have our backup for the server. So you can do this what you want to do with it. You can send it to your friends. You could keep it in another drive, or you can back it up on Google Drive or something. You can also automate the backups for Crafty Control for your specific server. So you head over to schedule. You create a new schedule. You call it whatever you want to call it. So name, I'm going to type in backup. Start server, and then in action, you're going to want to click on backup server. Then how often you want to do it. So the interval, I'm going to set it to 8 hours. So 8 and then hours. This is how to import an existing world into Crafty Control. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to move all our items first. So you're going to want to open up Minecraft, and then you're going to want to go into your world. So as you see, I have 1 experience, and I'm currently wearing golden leggings. And I have these items inside this chest, and this chest and this crafting table on top of this mountain. If I leave and save it, and then we try to import this world, so the way we do that is first we're going to have to go find it. And the way we go find it is we're going to open up a new tab in File Explorer. We're going to go to our C drive, users, your user. Then you're going to want to go to app data. Then you're going to want to go to local. Scroll down and find packages. Scroll down, and you're going to want to find Microsoft Minecraft UWP. And then you're going to go to local state, games, com.mojang, and then in the Minecraft worlds folder, you're going to find your world. So we're going to double click, and for me, this is my world because I only have 1, but you might have to test a few to find out which one is exactly yours. You could see by clicking on it and clicking on the world icon, opening it, and then you could see your image. And like, okay, this is mine, so I'm going to use this world. Then you want to go back to Crafty Control, and you're going to want to go back to your downloads folder. And then you're going to want to unzip the Bedrock server. So we're going to extract all, extract it. Then you can close this tab, head back over to Bedrock. You're going to want to launch the server. Then you're going to close it, or it's going to close automatically. Then you want to head back over to your world. You're going to want to copy all of this. So copy. And you want to head back over here. to your Bedrock server. You're going to click on Worlds, go into the background level, delete every file in this folder, and then you're going to want to paste everything in here. So paste, then we head back to our downloads folder, and then I would recommend renaming it. So I'm going to rename it to Old World. Then you're going to want to compress it. So we're going to right click on it, and we're going to click on Send To, and then we're going to head over to Compress Zip folder. Then we can delete our Old World folder. Then we can head over to Crafty Control. So we're going to go and add a new server. So click on Servers, Create New Server, Bedrock, scroll down, then we're going to call it Old World, and then we're going to go Browse, and we're going to add oldworld.zip. Upload it. Then we're going to click on Root Directory, and we're going to select it. But this time it's different. So we're going to click on this little purple folder icon, and as you see, in my example, this Old World folder contains all these. So then you want to click on this Old World folder, and then save it. Then we're going to type in bedrock _ server.exe in the server executable file. And then you're going to head down here, and then where it says server port, you're going to want to get rid of the 2, and I would recommend putting a 4. Because we're going to have 2 existing servers. So we're going to add this server and also have our other server. Then we're going to import it. Then we're going to head over to Old World, and we're going to go head over to Files, and then we're going to click on Server Properties. We're going to change our settings, so I'm going to put this back on hard. And let's say, for example, if you want to add, let's say I want to have both these servers online at the same time. Let's say I want to have my new Minecraft server, and I also want to have an old Minecraft server of my old world. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to change the server port. I'm going to change it to 191.3.4, and then the other one for v6, you're going to want to change it to 191.3.5. And I'm also going to recommend removing enable land visibility and turning it to false. And then we can save it. Then we head over back to terminal, and then we run it. We're going to allow for private networks such as my home or work. Then we can head over to Minecraft. Go to servers, and we're going to add a new server. So add new server, I'm going to call it Old World. On our IP address, 192.168.1.153, and we're going to change the port from 32 to 34. Then we hit save. Then we click on Old World, join server, and as you see, I'm right at my spawn. All my items are here, as well as my crafting table and my chest, but I don't have any experience, and I also don't have my armor. So do note that you have to leave all your items inside a chest, including all the other players, so you don't lose your stuff. You will lose your experience, though. You can also join your first server by clicking on server and then join server. Let's say, for example, you want to delete your old server. Let me show you how. So first we're going to close Minecraft, and we're going to head over to our old server. So Minecraft Bedrock server. So we're going to head over and we're going to stop it. So we're going to stop the server so it's offline. So now it's offline. Then you head over to config, and you're going to delete the server. Yes, delete. I'm going to delete all files, and then we're deleting the server. So now we have just this server. Note, this will remove your backups. So if we head over to downloads, open up Crafty, head over to backups, our folder is no longer there. So your next step is to port forward your PC. I can't really show you how to port forward in this video, but there's a lot of videos on YouTube of how to port forward. But be sure to watch one specifically for your router. And now I'm going to show you the last step. So if you ever want to close Crafty Control, all you need to do is head over to your terminal, and then you can type in exit or press Control C. If you ever have any questions, you could either go to the wiki or join their Discord.